Yo, what's going on, fellas? Happy Monday morning to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on this great Monday we're doing, coming off a nice 4-day weekend for the vast majority of us, which I hope you guys had a nice, fantastic time, maybe spending that time with family, friends, and, of course, eating all that turkey up on Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Let's settle back on in here to some sports and some sports betting and having some fun each and every single day. We like to kick off every show with recaps. We obviously haven't been with you guys since Wednesday, so let's do a abbreviated, speed-up version of the recap so we can kind of recap how the week kind of unfolded while we were apart, spending time with those family and friends. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We could see what happened on Wednesday. A little up and down there in soccer. Rebounded, though, with those NBA player props, hitting Jared Allen and Valanciunas. You guys know last week we were 5-1. 5-1 on NBA player props last week. Wow, we were really kicking butt last week on those NBA player props. And then we did get tripped up on our NBA teaser. So you can see at the end of Wednesday down, about 2.5 units. Turn the page to Thursday. How did Thursday go? A little bit rough in soccer. Get a couple wins, get a few losses, roll that into the Thanksgiving football. Really just focused on the Bills game was really all I was interested in. Then I just wanted to spend time with the family and friends and didn't want the distraction of having to look at bets as best as I try to do when I'm with people. I try to stay off my phone and not follow a bet. If I've betted, I'm going to be following it. So I wanted to really just enjoy Thanksgiving. So again, just really focused on that Bills game. You can see right there, got a couple wins and a couple losses in the Bills game. So down under 5 units. So at the end of Thursday, so not doing good. Friday, another mixed bag, but at least we pulled in a good bit of profit, over 2 units on soccer. The main play was that Ecuador on the double chance at plus money as soon as the lineups came out. Mainly it was, you knew what you were going to get from Ecuador in their terms of lineup. They don't have the depth that a lot of these teams have, so they're not going to be able to throw out a lot of rotation. But the Netherlands and Louis van Gaal, he can certainly, he's got some selection dilemmas in terms of who he wants to start. And I saw that lineup, and I was really put off by it. So we did the Ecuador on 3 units there at plus 105 on the double chance. Almost hit that Ecuador money line there on the sprinkle there, but couldn't quite come through for us there. But yeah, cash those big plays. And then again, I told you we went 5-1 last week on the NBA player props. Well, went 2-0 on Friday, going Barnes under 12.5 points. And anybody ever heard the Celtics do really damn good at defending that small forward position? Yeah, Barnes stayed under 12.5 points, and Rudy Gobert, I know he finished with 17 rebounds. Can't remember which advantage we took or which weakness we took advantage of, but whoever the hell it was couldn't defend the center position from a rebound. So good couple cashes right there. So picking up some steam on Friday, winning over 2 units, roll that into Saturday, just focused on the World Cup and put a nice 3-0 sweep on Saturday, hitting a couple unders and hitting that France money line. Did we do that? So good. Now you can see right there on the week, you're like, damn, headed into one last day, NFL Sunday, basically even. Can we turn some profit? No. Brutal Sunday. 0-3 in the World Cup. Japan wants to beat Germany and then can't beat Costa Rica and can't do shit against Costa Rica. Shit. They couldn't do a damn thing against them. Now, granted, the second half, that was a much better performance by Japan. I actually thought a goal was going to come. I live bet it and got my ass handed to me. Japan jumped on them in that second half. Terrible in the first half. They were significantly better in that second half, but they couldn't get a couple goals. Morocco, they came through on the both teams to score. Hell, won the game 2-0. Belgium's an absolute mess. They couldn't get a goal, and then under 2.5 in Croatia, Canada had no chance. Broncos on that money line. Defense wasn't as stout as they've been all season long, but hell, got to blame it on that Broncos offense, just putting them in terrible situations again and again, going 3 and out, putting them on short fields. Just a terrible Broncos offense performance, which you knew you weren't going to get a great offense performance, but that defense, was put in some tough spots. Titans +3. Had a chance to maybe force overtime, but that defensive player jumped off sides there on the field goal and then allowed the Bengals to run out the clock. Some unfortunate stuff right there. Seahawks, 49ers, moneyline parlay. Raiders get it done in overtime to ruin that parlay. Then NFL player props. Etienne, he got hurt, so can't do anything about that. It's a loss. You lose money, but certainly not our fault. Logan Thomas didn't go over his receiving total. Kenneth Walker did not go over his receiving total. Jared Everett did go over his receiving total. The only damn effing thing we hit on Sunday was 2 guys to put the ball through the uprights a couple times, and each of them at plus money. Sudak, there's a Pinero's the Panther. Sudak is the Titan. He's the Titan. So, yeah, brutal brutal Sunday. I was super pissed off. If you were pissed off, don't worry. You weren't alone. I rage bet a lot of shit on Sunday night to try and get it out of my system. I was not happy. So I don't have the normal tweet where it's like the whole week crap and the notable wins and the notable losses. I was really upset after Sunday's performance. Again, I thought we had a chance to, we battled back Friday, we battled back Saturday, thought we were going to pull some profit. So I don't have the normal. That is it. Down 7.71 units on the week. So it's going to be, plus 91 or 92 units on the year, whatever it is. Sunday left a pretty disgusting taste in my mouth right there. Let's go ahead and catch up under these comments. Fish has been cashing those over 2.5s. I will tell you, going into Croatia, Canada, which is where we are on under 2.5, there have been 18 unders and only 8 overs had been hit. 18 overs and 8 unders. Now that game went over, so it was 18-9. The 2 games this morning both went over, so now it's 18-11. So now it's 18 unders and 11 overs if you're keeping track, and I certainly am keeping track. So there you go. Nice work there, Fish. We have been missing a ton. Yeah, it's been painful, Ryan. I hear you, man. What's up, Thad? It's not been fun, Ryan. Yeah, it's just not been fun, Ryan. We'll bounce back, man. We always do. But yeah, it's just not fun. What's up, Brian? Thad? What, Thad got a win? Who do you took this week? Oh, Dad with the Dolphins. I was gonna look that up tonight. Boy, 30 points in the first half. Didn't do shit that second half, but boy, it came through for you there in that first half. Nice work. Dad's still alive. God damn it, Dad's still alive. I completely forgot about the Eliminator. Speaking of the Eliminator, not only did I forget to check on Thad's status on the Eliminator, hit that like button because I can't quite see you raising your hand. Raise your hand and hit that like button if you forgot to put in your NFL Pigskin Pick'em picks. Yep, gonna be a big fat 0. Oh, no, wait, I should get in tonight's pick. Maybe I can get 1. Gonna be surpassed on the season-long leaderboard by a lot of you fellas. Gonna be knocked off the top 3 because I didn't get 1 pick in. I realized it like some point on the in the 3 p.m. slate of the NFL games yesterday. I was like, wow, I wonder how my picks are doing. And then I was like, well, I don't need to check because it was like you didn't even make them. Sleeping on the Panthers defense. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Broncos offense was dog shit. So, but I hear you. Oh, Titans killed your parlay. Yeah, just a boneheaded play. Like, what? Like, honestly, what are you doing? Like, knocking over the center, don't even give your offense a chance to go down the field. Like, just what are you doing? Just a absolutely boneheaded play. Yeah, Carter getting hurt. I thought he was a popular play. It looked like a lot of people played him. Going against the Bears is probably going to be a run-heavy script. I know Carter ruins it, so hate to see that for you there, DeGent. Oh, that's brutal. Not 1 point in the second half to cash your over? Phew. That's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Sorry, Thad. Sorry that happened too. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get into some picks on today. God, it's good to be back with you guys, first of all. God damn, it's good to be back. It's good to always get a break, but then you always miss, the grind. Yeah, I absolutely miss the grind. So, good to be back with you guys. Let's go ahead and throw up some bets. Let's just toss them all on the screen. What the hell? They're all going to be winners. Get them all at once. That way you can take one big screenshot, and then we can sit there and talk about them. We've, of course, got a money line parlay in the NBA. Celtics, Nets, Pelicans. Let's see. I've got the Celtics winning by 6. I've got the Nets winning by 6. I got the Pelicans winning the game by 7. And I got the Nuggets winning the game by 5. So that's how I've got those win margins in those games. If you want to take the spread, cool. But I just went ahead and dropped them in a money parlay. Pacers, Lakers under 234.5. I've got the game scored at, where's that one? 227. I got the game scored at 227. So I'll gladly take under 234.5. Then we'll come in with a 3-unit teaser of Suns, Kings. And of course, I got this game going way over because it's a teaser. I've got it scored at 230. And then for Rockets, Nuggets, I've got it at 225. So obviously plenty of breathing room right there. Let's go ahead and talk about these 2 NBA player props. First, let's talk about Kevin Porter there against the Denver Nuggets. Remember Killian Hayes last week, good plus money bet when he went over his assist total against those Denver Nuggets. Well, Denver Nuggets are still struggling to defend the point guard only from an assist standpoint. Only from an assist. They do decent on rebounds and decent on points, but from the assists, they're absolutely struggling towards the bottom of the league, actually bottom 5 in the league in defending the point guard from the assist. And Again, we got Killian Hayes at plus money last week. Let's see if we can get Kevin Porter this week to go over 6.5 assists. And then you know who's the worst team, and not only defending the center position from rebounds on the entire season, but also in the last 2 weeks, it's gotten worse. It's gone from 18.7 rebounds per game to 19.3. Those are your Los Angeles Lakers, are dead last in the NBA at defending the center position from a rebound standpoint. So we'll go ahead and take Miles Turner at a good plus money over on FanDuel to have over 8.5 rebounds. And just like Porter and Turner, we've kind of talked about, if you guys want to go look at their game log, you're not going to, find everything that goes over. It's, matchup and opponent base driven. When they get a good matchup, these guys go over their assists and over their rebound total. So they're both getting good matchups tonight. Let's just hope they can both go over tonight. So that's how we'll do it in the NBA. I am keeping my eye on fading Jalen McDaniels and tailing Nick Claxton. They're of the Nets. So those are two guys. Jalen McDaniels, of course, he's going up against the Celtics. He's a small forward, so we'll look to possibly fade him, but we don't have a number out. And then Nick Claxton, again, center there of the Nets. He should have a nice matchup going up against the Orlando Magic. So we'll just see how that unfolds with the numbers come out. And if they kind of line up with the research, then, of course, we'll pull the trigger. And then tonight, Monday Night Football, boy, the Steelers got the better coach. They got by far the better defense, and then they got the better offense as well. From the defense, you really got to analyze the Steelers differently with T.J. Watt on the field. If you go look up some of their numbers without T.J. Watt, they're in the bottom 5, bottom 10 in the league. You want to go look them up with T.J. Watt, they start vaulting up into a top 5 NFL defense with T.J. Watt. Completely different team. And then even go look at the offense. The way they perform in games in which he's on the field, the offense is significantly better. Najee Harris is part of that. In 2 straight games, he's rushed for over 90 yards. They're getting their identity back now that they're back to playing better competitive football. It was right in that game last week against the Cincinnati Bengals. Just fell a little bit short for them, but that was a game they were right on in. They don't get as good of opponent this week against the Colts. So, yeah, I'll take Steelers plus 3.5, and then Najee Harris over 60.5 rushing yards. Again, really good spot here. The Colts have allowed the last few rushers. Actually, I look back, the last 5 rushers, one of them being Jalen Hurts because he took more carries in that game than Miles Sanders. They've all gone over 60.5. So whoever has been the predominant runner against the Colts lately have all gone over 60.5 rushing yards. I think the Steelers continue riding the hot Najee Harris again as he's at 90+ in his last 2 games. So that's how I'm doing it on the hard court, and on the grass tonight is how I'll do it. So there we go, fellas. That's how we're going to put some money in our pocket today. That's how we're going to put some money in the pocket. We got a rebound, obviously, from a couple under losses that Ryan mentioned. We did already get one of those back at a good plus 160 cash with Saliso there, the Southampton player, getting not only a shot, but hell, he got a goal as well. And it seemed like you guys reacted pretty well to that on Twitter. A couple of you guys sprinkled the anytime goal scorer to go along with that shot. So hell of a hit there this morning for a lot of us. So good stuff right there. All right. I did, I will actually... I can throw this up. This was a free bet I just put out on Twitter. There, I'll go ahead and shrink this down a little. I just put this up on Twitter. If you're wondering who Rafael Diaz Bellio is, that's Rafinha. He goes by Rafinha. Some books have it as his proper name there, Rafael, and some other books have him as Rafinha. We're targeting Rafinha and Paquete to each score a goal, to over 1.5 goals in the first half in Brazil to win the game. That is a free bet. Guys, if you don't have BetMGM, you got to get on it. Every day you can earn a free bet if you try and score on Tim Howard. What a, fantastic promo. If you don't have BetMGM yet, I highly encourage you getting on that. So, all right, fellas, that's how we're doing it. Money Making Monday. Let's go ahead and call it Money Making Monday because that's what it's going to go ahead and end up being. I hope you guys, again, had a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Damn, it feels good to be back in here with you guys. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a good night. All right, fellas. Enjoy your Monday. Let's lock in these bets. Let's cash. And we'll see you. Oh, speaking of tomorrow, my son's got a medical issue. He's got to go see a specialist tomorrow at 8 a.m. I have no idea how long that shit's going to take. I mean, I could be back here at 9:30 and get the show off on time like we do every day at 9:30 a.m. Central Time, or it comes out some amount of minutes late. I guess just kind of monitor me on Twitter, and whenever I say I have to, I'm back from the doctors and jump on, but got to go to the doctor for the little man, so we'll get that knocked out first, and then we'll jump in here with you guys. We'll recap all these winners that we're spitting out today, and then we'll kick off another day at the World Cup and in the NBA. Look to stay hot there on these player props. All right, fellas, see you tomorrow.